What is going on, everybody? Serenity Divide here, brand new Team Fortress 2 gameplay for you guys. We're going to be delving into the map Goldrush. It's an adversarial map. We're facing real live human opponents, and one thing is for certain: whenever you're facing other players, it is definitely that factor of unpredictability. You never know when a player is going to move to the left or right, so this really is a good test and a good way to practice your aim as a sniper. So anyways, before I went ahead and got this sniper footage for you guys, I was literally playing Counter-Strike Go for quite some time. I've been rocking out with the SSG 08 on Deathmatch, and the one thing I have to go and let you know that is that with all of these videos, they're really centered on trying to be able to have some sort of benefit to you guys. So when you watch it at the end, you probably can have some ideas, some training tips, some advice, things that you might not have thought about or considered that you might be able to employ and hopefully improve your gameplay. That is the ultimate purpose of these videos, so I don't want you to get the wrong impression when you see this type of gameplay. Okay, so the weapon that I'm rocking out right here is called the Genuine Opera Hand, and it looks very similar to the op found in the Counter-Strike franchises out there. And literally when you fire this thing, it's like you're summoning forth the thunder of Zeus to slay your enemies. It's like literally brutal sounding. Now keep in mind that this rifle doesn't give you any bonuses whatsoever, so it's literally just like the default sniper rifle. Now I've also gone ahead and sacrificed my SMG for some additional protection. I picked up the Razorback as a way to be able to have like a visual deterrent against spies that want to go ahead and flank your perimeter behind. You're never, I mean, just based on Murphy's Law and my own personal experiences, you'll never have a pyro around when you absolutely need one. And usually snipers like to play towards the backside, and pyros like to, really because of their range, they want to go ahead and support their team in the front. So you're really prone to getting, you know, backstabbed as well by a lot of spies out there. So the Razorback for me is essentially kind of like one of those placebos where basically, like, I know that it probably isn't going to protect me 100% from like a really skilled ambassador spy, but it's just a great way to be able to at least kind of like put my full front in focus without having to worry too much about watching my back. It allows me to get better shots in. Now, one common mistake that a lot of beginner snipers do, and I can't blame them because it's really built into the mechanics in and of itself of the sniper gameplay, is that they go ahead and just scope in, they wait for a fully charged shot, and then they go peek around a corner and they expose themselves to so much hurt, especially if a more experienced sniper's around that corner, guys. So you don't want to do that. One thing you want to do is shoot on the move, okay? You want to be able to strafe around, look for the opportunities, you know, bob and weave, be a very hard target for other snipers, okay? And when you finally get that crystal clear shot, stop, commit yourself, scope in, and be able to take their head off, guys. I'm telling you, this technique might seem super hard at first, but guys, I'm telling you, in time, you're going to get better and better at it, and you'll be literally beasting in literally like no time, okay? So right there, I was aiming for the heavy. I ended up getting the sniper, but that worked out well because at this range that I'm pinning these guys down, basically, that's the only person that I would have to really worry about. It's the only person that can reach out and touch me and get me in trouble. So I just about always stress mobility in just about all the games I play, and the reason why is because you always want to be able to have as many options as possible to get yourself out of really hairy situations. Now, provided this is adversarial, so we're playing with a lot of human opponents, a lot of unpredictability, and again, there's that whole factor of cunning, that some things, they're going to blindside you from things that you just don't see coming. Now right here, my teammates set up an awesome air blast juggle. I was able to go for a center of mass shot. You can see that I was able to counter snipe that sniper very quickly, mainly because he was using that tactic I was talking to you about in terms of like that whole charge up shot. It just really reduces your mobility. And I'm moving left to right. I'm going ahead and putting myself in angles that are kind of weird, that places that people really aren't expecting me to come from. So guys, putting yourself in weird angles really can be a shock factor for your enemy teams out there. They'll have to hesitate just for that split second saying, oh my gosh, is that really a sniper who has his sights trained on him? And of course you cut them off mid-sentence with a headshot for sure, and it really just kind of seals the deal. So it'll buy you some extra time. They literally won't see you coming. And I hope that this video in and of itself was educational, was fun, and hopefully a little bit entertaining as well. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to PM me. This video in and of itself, I'm really excited that I got down because it's not every day that I'm literally like on top of my game like this. I think this was by far probably one of my best sniping videos, I have to say, to date. There are other days, and I'm sure many of you Team Fortress 2 snipers out there can relate, that you'll have days that literally you can't go wrong. You know, you're rocking heads, your team's kicking butt, everybody's doing really well. Then there are other days that you literally can't hit the broadside of a barn. And there's actually an ancient Greek terminology for that, and it's actually correlated to the ancient archers of old. It was called hamartia. If I pronounced that right, I really hope I did. Basically what that means is missing the mark. And although some people have put theologistic kind of like allusions to it, or they try to connect it in some way to like religion, it really originated back when archery was like the prime time. If you were literally like an archer way back in the day, you were like pretty much like the rock star of like ancient civilization. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see some more videos like this, please do me a favor, give that like button a little bit of love. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. And if you want to go ahead and subscribe, that's an added bonus. I plan to have a lot more content in the future, even with school going down. But guys, rock out, score high on your marks, score top marks if you're in school right now, and if you're not in school, you've already gone through that trial of passage. I hope you guys are rocking out in your real life as well. So this is Rennie Vide. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out, homebrace, and practice hard. Your team's counting on you. Yeah.